fast forward to when I was in the Sons of Confederate Veterans, which
explain what that is.
That is, it's basically a group of guys that honor their forefathers that was in the Civil War.
Okay.
Is all it is. You know, a bunch of people say, "Oh, that's racist," blah 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 blah, and there are some
just honoring tradition.
Yeah, that's all it is. I mean, I had an uncle that was in it. He was a preacher, and he was also a medic.
Okay.
And that's what he did. He worked on both sides.
Okay.
You know, you bring somebody in that got their head blew off or whatever, he'd try to attach it.
Right.
Whatever. Whatever.
Really advanced medicine back in the day. This guy's head fell off.
I'm guessing that didn't work.
No, he never had a successful head.
It's never a successful head attachment.
He was a capitator.
He was a capitator.
But anyway, I was in this really good. I was the drummer boy.
Okay.
Because they always had a boy that played the drums.
Mm-hmm. And then the flute.
No, not the flute.
Was that a northern thing? Just the drums?
What?
Well, they always have the guy playing the flute.
No, that's like another war.
Oh, it's revolutionary.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Anyway, they had the guy that played the drums. Whatever beat he played, they know to retreat.
Oh, okay.
And or advance or move to the side or
Gotcha.
whatever. That's what I did because I played the drums. And I started talking to this guy, and I told him, I like wrestling, I'd like to get in it, blah blah blah. He said, "Well, my brother, he runs a school in Gulfport." I was like, he's like, "I'll give you the number." I was like, "Please do." And I called him. And funny thing is, the same guy that Cyrus started out with.
Really?
Ken Jeffcoat.
Yeah, the warehouse that shall not be named, as far as Cyrus is.
Exactly. The motherfucker lived in it. That's what's so funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I went down there. I met Cyrus and I met Mercury, and they gave me my first bumps.
Huh.
And
awesome.
I bumped perfectly. That's what they said.
He's a natural.
I was a natural.
King style wrestling, by the way.
Oh, okay. How did the bump feel?
I was bumping out in the yard for
Nothing new to
years.
you?
No, this was. He had fucking that much fucking padding in the ring.
Uh-huh.
Just carpet upon carpet upon carpet padding. I mean, it was just freaking ridiculous. It was like a pillow.
Really?
Yeah, it was freaking ridiculous.
There was money exchanged?
Never.
Really?
Never.
Really?
I got it so over on that son of a bitch.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm happy about that too.
What's the secret?
Secret?
Yeah, how'd you do it?
Just keep ignoring it.
He does think he gets your money back, but yeah.
I mean, really, he's like, "Yeah, I'll train you for $2,500." I was like, "Okay." He never asked for it.
Wow.
If only we all could have been so lucky.
I'm not good with following up.
I mean, to my credit, he was high 75% of the time. So you kind of forget things like that when you're stoned.
Sure.
Now Cyrus's shoot, he said drunk. Is it both or
Both.
Okay.
He was a big alcoholic.
Yeah.
From what I heard, I talked to a couple of guys the other day that seen him, and he has made a complete 180.
Huh.
Really?
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah.
Who's watching this? Hey.
Hey.
That's his money.
You had a moment of clarity and you just remembered.
You owe me some money, kid.
No, I mean,
Now that you're successful, Dan Delicious.
oh yeah. I mean, the guy brought me in. He, my first match was with him actually, and I'll never forget it. He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna put you in this," and no, actually, he didn't say he was gonna put you on this. He's like, "Come up with your own gimmick. You're wrestling tomorrow after like 4 months of training."
Okay, so did you feel comfortable with that?
No, who feel comfortable with their first match?
Yeah,
I mean, one fucking guy.
Nobody has. Nobody said they felt comfortable with it. Except Maze. He's a pro though.
Because it was working for me.
I was scared shitless. I had my whole family there. My dad, my mom, my sister, my cousins. Everybody came to see my very first match. Even the cousin that.
Billy.
Yep. He came and saw it.
Good old Billy. How did? What gimmick did you use?
Dan Delicious.
Really?
My very first.
Your very first gimmick?
I came up with Dan Delicious.
Wow.
Nobody gave it to me.
In 1 day's notice?
In 1 day's notice.
You are a genius.
And
Pretty good.
That's amazing.
Yep. I trained for 4 months. I slept in my car for 4 months. because I had nowhere else to sleep.
Wow.
Mick
And
Foley
then-
style.
Yes, Nick Foley style.
Big ass.
His name's Mick, not Nick.
Nick, Mick, Dick, whatever. It was a Geo Spectrum
Uh-huh.
hatchback. You know, I kept it kind of off with me.
How many square footage?
Sardine can.
Kept a can of off with me in the summer because the mosquitoes on the Gulf Coast are that big.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And they talk.
Yeah, I've come to suck your blood.
Exactly.
But he said, all right, you know, you ready? Think of a gimmick, and you're on tomorrow's show. It's like, all right. And I thought I stayed up 24 hours thinking of a gimmick. And I thought, and I went back to Mid-South. I was like, all right, who did I hate the most out of Mid-South? Because he told me I was going to be a heel.
Okay.
Okay.
Who did I hate the most? First person that came to mind was Adrian Street, just because of the homo
Right.
Right.
gimmick. And I'm thinking, I'm in South Mississippi, bunch of homophobe rednecks around here. It's just fucking gold.
Right.
And I went with it.
What about your gimmick attire-wise?
It was his. He had this. It was this pink zebra stripe
Right.
leotard looking thing,
Uh-huh.
and he had a green zebra stripe leotard looking thing, and he said, all right, well, wear this. And I was like, okay, I'll wear that.
Any idea why he had that? Was that from his personal collection?
No, he wore it because he had, every now and then, him and somebody else would go out and do some, I can't remember what the hell the name was, but they'd wear that, you know, double up on the wrestling if he didn't have enough.
Okay.
With a hood.
Yeah, I never wore the hood. My partner that I later got, he wore the hood.
Okay.
He was ugly. God, he was ugly.
Good thing for the hood.
He is still ugly.
Even with the hood, he was
Even with the hoodie.
Yeah, I love you, Ricky. Anyway,
What was the promotion called? It was
King Style
King
Wrestling.
Style. Okay. How'd you like the gimmick? Did you get heat?
oh my God, did I get heat? Hell yeah, I got heat. I got one. There's one big fat toothless guy up there. He took out his knife and waved it around, so he was gonna cut my genitalia off, and you just wouldn't believe.
Did he say genitalia?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's a very well-spoken redneck. Pardon me, sir. I'm going to cut your genitals off.
Was his name Monty Warbucks? No. Sorry.
That doesn't. Nobody. Never mind.
Well, go ahead.
Word association.
Moving along.
Going for another Corona.
Anybody got a bottle opener? I hear
course,
you,
Joe Gibson.
course,
Joe
Go-to guy.
Gibson.
The Irishman in
Oh, I
the room
can-
has
Of course,
one.
the Mick.
I actually just learned how to do this tonight.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
let's see.
Just
This is an invasion shoot first. He's
Opening the bottle with the lighter.
going to explode.
Wait.
Oh, he's gonna.
No, he's damned and determined he's going to
There
do
you
it.
Oh, there you go. And the cameo from Joe Gibson.
Motherfucker.
So you had your first match. You said physically you weren't overly comfortable with it, but gimmick-wise you loved it.
I got fucking mad heat. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I got the biggest pop of the night.
What did you have long hair at the time?
Yeah, I did. I started having long hair when I was 19. I learned to play the drums, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna grow my hair out because I'm a band,
Right.
chicks, and that never panned out.
So wrestling and chicks, right?
Not even
Oh,
paying that
you
much.
have no idea.
The second part of the shoot.